I'm Rana Shahbaz from wayaltoday.com. Because of the mounting problems in Pakistan, we believe as a society we need a really serious discussion on the issues to find out a way out. We are just starting a discussion with this question: Is Imran Khan a way out to Pakistani people's gigantic problem? To discuss this, I have with me Mr. Tanveer Zaman Khan, who is a senior political activist. Let's talk to him. Hello, Mr. Khan. How are you doing?
Hi, fine. I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. Very pleased to see you.
Thank you so much for your time. Do you think he is capable of taking Pakistan out of its situation with its current setup?
Uh, Thank you very much for inviting me. Well, this is a serious debate, actually, on the issues of Pakistan, because for last 65 years, the people of Pakistan are, being dogged, and all the time, are trying to rely on people one after the other and have been betrayed. So they have been experiencing, so many faces one after the other, which ultimately, they could not find any solution of their problems. Rather, the problems have been becoming graver and graver. So that is something, which definitely needs a serious focus on presently on Imran Khan, who is actually offering big change to the people, which is ostensibly looks like that he is going to give a solution. But it seems, because of some basic problems in his structure, in his party structure, and in his bent of mind, it seems like, it's a bit difficult for him, to bring the country out of crisis, which has real serious problems, which I can mention one after the other. He has got the structural problem in his party. He has a sort of bankruptcy in the vision. He does not have answers to the real problems of the country. So which is ultimately, leaves him, just making the slogans, not coming out with some solutions of the issues. So that is a real problem that I doubt that he can bring the country out of this sort of crisis, the one the country is in now. So, well, when we look at his background, he has got many similar things, like, so many other politicians in Pakistan have. Like he has got he was originated, with the good wishes of General Ziaul Haq, and then, he joined him. He was very much, impressed with his personality. Later, he joined Musharraf as well, and he was well. He has many times, very proudly says that he has been offered the office of prime minister. So, which means he had been so close to the dictatorship as well. So which means he has links there as well, and also, by his mentality, he's brought up, the I find, really some sort of a mullah in him, which is built in him, which ultimately, will lead to the country, to some darkness, not towards the enlightened future.
People are supporting him so far because he's offering change. What are your thoughts if we take on already tried and tested politicians on board?
Well, we have seen, since after this, Pakistan's ex-foreign minister has joined him recently. After that, we can see that, he has been surrounded by many tested and tried people, like Shah Mahmood, and many other feudal lords are, surrounding him now, because these all opportunist politicians, which we see them in the politics, are always, with everyone who is coming in power, they join them. Either it's a dictator or it's somebody democratic. So that is the dilemma of our politics. And what Imran Khan is claiming now, like, becoming sort of raising the slogans of revolutionary changes, which is difficult, for him. While when he is surrounded and is gathering the, politicians who have a feudal background, who are sort of Ghaddi who are, having a capitalist background, or a non-political background. He has a big crowd of non-political activists around him, who are his fans, who are not political workers, who do not know anything about the they have ambition to change by accompanying his party, but they don't know at all how the politics runs. They are just they are just like ordinary ambitious youngsters who are around him and do not have any real serious answer to the problems, or even the awareness of the problems. So that is a dilemma. So that will go on with him in his first term if he comes to power or take some seats either. So that is something I don't have any expectations towards the change from him.
Do you think he can end up like Air Marshal Askar Khan?
Uh, Well, there is a possibility. There is a possibility because if you look at Askar Khan, you have so many commonalities in both of them. Both have, the Askar Khan was also, outcome of one institution, and then, becoming so popular, was saying sort of very revolutionary changes. But the party does not support. Like, he also had so many technocrats around him in the party as well. But all that did not work, because ultimately the vision that people, you can make them convinced of the vision you are offering them, is very important. Unless you do that, people do not follow you, or this always suspect your credibility, whether you will be able to deliver what you are offering now. So that is a sort of a dilemma with him. Like, the Ayub Khan, even if you see the Ayub Khan's last era, Ayub Khan also, about imperialism, he said that he wrote a book like Friends Not Masters, that he's not ready to, have a relationship with America where one is slave and one is master. Same is him. Imran Khan is also offering the similar sort of slogans and solutions. That he does not want the relations with America which are not on equal grounds. So these are some of the things which you can say, but ultimately what you are going to do is lacking, because the independent economy and independent politics is the only way out that can give you a strength where you can talk to anyone with the with eye to eye contact. But Imran Khan does not have that. He does not have any economic answer to the problems of Pakistan, which is very important and the basic thing of the issue. And he does not have any political and cultural answer to the problem either. How will he be dealing with the nationalities? How will he be dealing with the minorities? How will he be dealing with the religious extremists? How will he be dealing with the foreign policy? He does not have, apart from slight slogans. Now he's twisting little bit. He had been claiming very good relations with Taliban and religious extremists. Now, on the issue of Salman Taseer's murderer, Mr. The Qadri, who is behind the bars now, he told that he will punish the people like Qadri. Just on one statement, he has been detached from the religious extremists where he was joining. So when you shift your camps, whatever is right or wrong is separate debate. But when you shift your camp where you have been making your power base, then you come to the other side. That ultimately, you don't attach your other side, but you are detached with one, but not attached to the other, which gives you a sort of isolation in your contact with the people. So that is something I feel, a sort of inconsistency in his policy and vision towards the politics.
Do you think he suits to the establishment?
Uh, well, in Pakistan-like countries, there is nobody who can flourish and come on the political arena without the backup of the establishment. So definitely, when you give the understanding and allurements to the establishment that you are ultimately not going to deviate their interest from their interests, so then yes, then you are having a backup of them. And we have seen him, he's very actively working in politics for the last 15, 16 years. but just suddenly, he has come out as some sort of answer as a third alternative, to the people, which means in last 15 years people did not trust him the way people were expecting. Suddenly now what has happened? Of course, he has got a sort of good wishes from the establishment, which are going with him, which are permitting him, to organize and conduct the public meetings, to go to the people freely and say something against the establishment as well. Otherwise, in Pakistan-like countries, I know people saying one sentence have been sent behind the bars for years and years and do not come out. So if you are challenging to the establishment, means that either you are with the establishment, or you are very strong that you are definitely a threat to their stability and to their interests. Definitely he's going with the former, so he's there, so which means he does not have they have not yet gone through that sort of experience of fighting with the establishment the way people have been fighting in dictatorships with the governments, like Ziaul's era, Musharraf's era, or Ayub Khan's, when anyone raising voices against the establishment or the government were put behind the bars and were under serious cases. But his party and him have never been gone through that, which ultimately is an asset for the political parties, which he does not have. He has only the people, those who just say the things and want to bring a change for the sake of change, do not have that sort of commitment and involvement into the issues. So that is where I doubt again the way he's asking to bring a change.
Do you think Imran Khan can bring a revolution he is eyeing on?
Well, again, it's a similar question. The revolution and the change are same things. Well, he's claiming for the revolution. Which revolution? Is he going to bring some Islamic revolution? Is he going to bring some sort of democratic revolution? Or is he going to change any economic revolution? What sort of revolution is he claiming for? He does not know. I have never heard, the details of the revolution he's claiming for. Just in the name of revolution means change of the government is a revolution in his interpretation. Could be because I think he's not aware. Well, what I have heard, so far him, that he's not aware of the meanings of revolution. The revolution is something, where the things go upside down. The hands of the ownership changes. People, those people who are deprived at the moment become the owner of what they are deprived of. And those people who are owning, the sort of 90% of the economy of the country are, they give up that sort of their ownerships to those who do not have. So that is something, which he does not and never claimed. So, and he does not have any answer to that. He's claiming for that he will bring the money from outside, the embezzled money that has gone outside the country, will bring it back. There are no means, or you cannot make a law and just ask the people to bring the money. Well, it is something very difficult. Same is with the taxation. The people do not pay tax. Now how will he change the whole society into what it is now, into who becomes a taxpayer, who becomes very gentle, very obedient, who becomes so civilized with him. The West has gone through big centuries changes. They have been undergoing big revolutionary changes, where they gave up the feudal and church hegemony and transformed into capitalism. So that they took about 300 to 400 years. But like in Pakistan, without introducing those things, how will you come out of a colonialism? Pakistan is still a semi-colonial society. How will you come out of that? Yeah, what sort of policy have you got which make the people independent and make the people self-determined to make their policies and to govern by themselves? Well, he does not have any answer to that. All the answers are in his personality. Well, he wants to govern the people. He does not give the power to the people to govern themselves. So, which is a basic contradiction in all that.
Mr. Khan, thank you so much for your time and your thoughts.
Thank you very much.
We have just started a discussion, and this discussion cannot be completed without your comment, without your contribution. So please take a moment and enter your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I'm Rana Shabazz.